Hey guys, welcome to The Reality Pill, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of modern dating culture. And of course, here's your meme of the day. I mean, you literally can't write this stuff better than they do. She thought she was giving him a punishment, turns out she gave him a vacation, and he decided to extend that vacation permanently. Oof. Okay, so I guess we can officially call this a total failure and backfire. The whole "I'm going to manipulate him with silence" strategy has officially backfired on this woman in the most spectacular way possible. She thought she was the prize. She thought if she withdrew her presence, his world would crumble. Instead, he did what every man with self-respect should do. It is absolutely mind-boggling. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean by that. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. Alright folks, so we've got a woman here who has been separated from her husband for almost 2 years. She decided to play a little game to teach him a lesson, and now she's confused why the game is over. We got a woman here who explains that she left her husband and blocked him because he was, get this, perceiving her improperly. She wanted him to see what he's missing. Let's see how that worked out for her.
You know, I've been separated from my husband for like a year and 8 months. We don't speak at all. The last time that I talked to him was December 30th of 2025, and it is now January 30th, 2026. 30 days. And it's very reminiscent of the first 30 days of when I left him, because when I first left, I blocked him for like a month. Because I felt like he deserved it. I felt like he was being so disrespectful and perceiving me so improperly that I just wanted to take myself away from him.
I am baffled. I'm sitting here asking myself, what the hell is she even talking about? Perceiving me improperly? Is that the new therapy speak for he called me out on my nonsense? She blocked her husband, the man she married, for a month because he deserved it, like he's a toddler in timeout? Yeah, I don't think that's how a marriage works, sweetheart. Now, of course, out of context, it might be hard to understand the level of delusion here, so let's break it down. She explains later in the video that she left him. She initiated this. Then, to twist the knife, she cut off all contact for 30 days, hoping he would sit in a corner and cry about what he's missing. Basically, she tried to weaponize her absence. She thought her presence was so valuable that removing it would bring him to his knees. But let's see what actually happened. Did he come crawling back? Did he beg?
So maybe he would see what he's missing, but instead
perceiving her improperly.
Bitch, this motherfucker went across the country, so whatever, that's another story. Point is, I've been separated now for a year and 8 months, and frankly, I really don't feel like getting a divorce, but I also don't feel like going back because I know what I left, and I really don't think that it would change, you know, because people's character is people's character, and once he showed it, I mean, I tried to deal with it, but it wasn't good for me, so I had to go. But anyway, what do you do? Like, how long can somebody stay separated without speaking, you know?
Give me a freaking break. She's shocked that after she played games and blocked him, he packed his bags and moved across the country. And now she says, I don't feel like getting a divorce. Lady, you are already divorced. He voted with his feet. He is gone. The papers are just a formality at this point. She wants to keep him in this limbo where she still has the option to go back. But he has clearly moved on. And of course, it's not just her. This didn't just happen in a vacuum. This is a pattern we see constantly. Women initiate these breakups or separations thinking the grass is greener or thinking it will fix the man. We see this all the time. Good men being discarded because a woman is bored or wants to feel empowered.
No one talks about divorcing a good guy. I've been divorced twice, both of which were my decision, and neither one of them were abusing me or cheating on me. That doesn't mean there wasn't a pile of other reasons as to why we couldn't maintain a healthy relationship. People get divorced for all kinds of reasons. Maybe you don't agree on how to parent your kids. Maybe you suck at communicating and argue all the time. Maybe you don't agree on money and you have financial issues. Maybe there's no intimacy and you feel like you're living with a roommate. Those are all valid reasons to not want to stay in a relationship. And if that's you, you deserve to be happy. And I'm proud of you for taking responsibility for your happiness.
There it is. She's bored, she wants excitement. In the first clip, the woman said her husband was perceiving her improperly. Translation: he probably wanted a wife who acted like a wife, not a roommate who blocks him whenever she throws a tantrum. She wanted the excitement of him chasing her. Instead, she got the silence of an empty house. But of course, it gets even worse. It's not just that they leave. It's the entitlement to control the man even after they've left. They want to be the boss babe who wears the pants. And for me, it really begs the question, where does this desire to dominate men come from? Why do they want a man they can control and then hate him when he finally stands up for himself? Check this out. This is what they think they want until reality hits.
What's your type when dating?
I have a boyfriend.
Describe your boyfriend to me.
He's a nerd. He likes to play video games all the time. Right now, he's at home playing video games and he knows I'm out and he's okay with it. And I'm glad that he's just at home being a nerd, but it's like boring all the time.
Would you say you wear the pants in the relationship?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Do you like wearing the pants?
Oh yeah, he's a diva.
So you would prefer a man that you're kind of more of the dominant one.
Oh yeah.
Why is that?
I'm my own woman. And if he wants to be with me, then he needs to know where he stands in the relationship.
Where does he stand?
He can stay at home, play his games, and I can do what I want.
God,
And
no.
she just-
He's gonna see this.
She runs the
He
relationship.
only watches video game reviews. He's not gonna watch this.
I can do what I want. That is the motto of modern dating for these women. They want a man who knows his place. The woman in our first clip thought she could put her husband in his place by blocking him. She tried to dominate him. She tried to wear the pants by controlling access to herself. But here's the reality check. You can't control a man who is willing to walk away. And the part that kills me is that she is still sitting there a year and 8 months later, wondering how long can we stay separated. Sweetheart, you aren't separated, you are single. He moved across the country. He hasn't spoken to you in 30 days. He hasn't spoken to you in a year before that. You know what happens when a man finally realizes his worth? He stops playing the game. We are seeing more and more men just quietly checking out. No shouting, no fighting, just leaving in the same silence you moved.
So this story completely blew my mind the other day. I was just minding my business, scrolling through until I came across this. So basically, her brother takes a random DNA test on his 3 kids, finds out, do you know what, they're not mine, tells his wife, hey, honey, I'm going to work. He's been gone for 5 years. So it got me thinking, and I think it got his sister thinking, why did he not just confront her? He just said, in the same silence you moved, I'm going to move.
The first woman used silence as a weapon. She blocked him. So he used silence as a shield, he left, and now she's on TikTok crying about it. Welcome to the consequences of your own actions. So let's recap. She left him. She blocked him. She treated him with contempt because he didn't perceive her the way she wanted, which probably means he didn't worship the ground she walked on while she offered nothing in return. She wanted to be the main character. She wanted the movie moment where he stands outside her window with a boombox begging for her back. But this isn't a rom-com. This is real life. And in real life, when you treat a self-respecting man like garbage, he doesn't chase you. He replaces you. Or at the very least, he enjoys the peace and quiet of being away from you. She says she knows what she left. No, I don't think she does. She left a man who finally had enough. And now she's hitting the wall of reality, realizing that her presence wasn't the gift she thought it was. Her absence was the gift. Brothers, listen up. This is the most important lesson you can learn today. When a woman tries to manipulate you with silence, when she blocks you to teach you a lesson, do exactly what this husband did. Take the lesson, don't chase. Don't beg. Don't ask what you did wrong. If she blocks you, she just did you a favor. She showed you exactly who she is. She showed you that she views the relationship as a power struggle, not a partnership. The husband in this story is a hero. He didn't argue. He moved across the country. He chose peace over drama. Know your worth. You deserve better than a woman who treats your marriage like a high school game. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever had a woman try to punish you with the silent treatment? And what do you think is going through this guy's head right now living his best life across the country? I'll be reading your comments. If you enjoyed this reality check, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next.